Hello, it's George again. If you fancy reading something absolutely childish that quite possibly may well be the most offensive thing you've ever read, then buy my best-selling book. You can also sign up for my Patreon for hundreds of hours of exclusive content and, of course, check out my own Funkyspectrum website for more videos. Links will be in the description, and like and subscribe here if you want to be kept up to date with all the nonsense on YouTube. Now, let's get to the video. Hello, it's George again, and this is Mario's Cement Factory. Now, cement factories in Japan fulfill a couple of purposes. Their purpose and their divine reason for existence is twofold. I'm not saying God or Buddha helps cement factories exist, but did they not exist, there'd be a lot more problems for top businessmen in Japan, and that will be explained in this video as we have a little look inside the demented, highly dangerous atmosphere that is Mario's Cement Factory on the Game & Watch. Okay, well here we are in the cement factory, and this is quite a difficult game actually. It took me a little bit to get used to this game. I have actually played a couple of games before I recorded it because I was just doing so badly at it and thinking, George, where are you going wrong? But basically a lot of this game is sort of out of your control. I'm playing game B here as well because it's faster and the platforms in the middle move faster. Now the whole point of this is sort of to get between one side and the other. There's 4 troughs, 2 on each side. Each one of them can only contain 3 slabs or blobs of cement, as it were. So once they're full, you have to then empty them into, well, basically the one below, or if it's the one below, then you empty it into the truck below. So as you can see, I've got a couple of these ones. The bottom left and the bottom right are now full, emptying them off there now. The production of cement in Japan is a very, very important industry because a lot of their buildings, they don't have that many places that are sort of fusing or creating bricks. A lot of their construction is done solely with cement, and they have these sort of strange, gigantic sort of manga-styled spiders almost. I mean, our production efforts look bloody childish in comparison with the sort of the heavy plants that they have in order to make their constructions. But above and beyond concrete being a very important material for the construction of living, it's also a very important material for the construction of dying. Because think about it this way, you're a Japanese businessman, you've got a micro penis, you're not the most attractive of gentlemen, and you've got loads of strange moles all over your body, and you've been trying to chat up a blonde British Airways stewardess all night, and she's basically not having any of it, and in your mind, although she's just been being very nice and civil and being very just courteous, you've written her off as a flirtatious blonde western slut. Oh Jesus Christ, thinking of slags there's called me to fall down the mine shaft. But yes, that's one thing that you can do in this game. If you go too far up, if you fall off. You go too far down, you can't get away, you fall off. So it just goes to show how dangerous and sort of cutthroat this working environment is in Japan, and how important it is that this is all done at a lightning sort of speed, because at any moment a sort of, be it a business mogul of a Japanese company, be it the head of Team Ninja, or be it just a lowly salary worker as they're called, one of those generic fucking bastards wearing those fucking stupid suit and tie combo, of which you can see millions of them walking up and down the Japanese train platforms in the mornings. You could be one of them, but say that you've just smashed a British Airways stewardess's face in with an ashtray, and she's looking slightly the worse for wear. So worse for wear, in fact, you don't even want to ejaculate all over her corpse, you just want to get her into fucking landfill as quickly as possible. But lo and behold, there's always new building going on in Japan, and there happens to be some new building going on right next to your apartment block. So you drag the corpse down there, but there's nowhere to put it. You can't just dump her in and put loads of bloody Hanami prawn crackers packets over the body and hope that she won't get seen. No, you need to entomb her in cement, and that's where these chaps in the van come in handy. It's, oh bloody hell, speaking of which, I've just smashed on them on the head with a load of bloody cement, but now he knows what it's like, because karma is indeed, like the woman who's had her head smashed in, a complete fucking bitch. And yeah, this can happen to these chaps in this work. It's dangerous work, and it's dangerous work to be delivering to these people after hours. But whereas we can get get takeaways of cans after hours, dial a crate and stuff. They get a dial a kilo. Cement's actually sold by the kilo, and you need about sort of, oh bloody hell, died again. But let's be realistic, about 100 kilos to cover up a dead British Airways stewardess, and maybe even more, just to say a layer of cement that's not even got any water mixed with it, just to soak up some of the semen from your mates who've been invited round to masturbate all over the corpse before you glug the real cement on. Okay, bye.